Good morning, my sweet crafty friends. It is day 10 of the 25-day Christmas tag challenge. We're going to be using that amazing Santa print from Honey Bee Printables on Etsy. First thing I did was paint my cardboard and the back of that printable with Waverly paint in the color of cashew. Now I'm going to add in a piece of that Amazon gift bag that I have. It was a last minute decide. Anyway, I painted that some cashew colored as well. And I just cut it in a little piece of a square. And now we're using some Mod Podge. And we're going to adhere that beautiful print of that scrapbook paper that came from Hobby Lobby with the music notes on it. I also put some Mod Podge on the back of my printable. And we're just spreading out the Mod Podge. I'm just using a sponge. I am terrible at saving my sponges and cleaning them, or my brushes, and so I just use a little piece of a sponge and I can throw it away. Anyways, once I got that Mod Podge on there good and spread out, I used this little scraper tool from Dollar Tree to make sure that I got all the bubbles out of both of those pieces of paper. And then we're going to put a piece of parchment paper over the top. And then use our hot iron without steam to set those. Now, I like to use my heat tool once I did that because it's still a little bit moist in there. And with cardboard, it really sucks up that moisture. So I just wanted to make sure that it was good and dry before I took my gator tool to the edges to kind of smooth out the edges of that cardboard. Now we're just going to use some Dixie Belle Best Dang Wax in the color of brown and go around the edges a little bit. I dripped some of my wipe on my printable, and so I had to kind of cover up my little spots because I didn't want to go print another one. So you can see where I dirtied it up on the edges a little bit. Those were where the water spots were at. I took that wax and went around the edges of the card. Now, you guys, I like mine to look a little bit more worn and vintagey looking, so I like to add the wax. If you don't like the wax, by all means, don't add that. It's just my personal preference. I took a little bit of greenery, cut it down pretty small, and attached it right to the front of where that little reindeer's wreath was at on the printable. Added a nice red satin bow with a little rusty bell right down there. I think it just enhanced this print so much. Now, I turned my camera off while I was looking for my print, and I forgot to turn it on before I added that little tattoo to that tag, so I apologize. But that was a reusable tattoo that I used that print on. That hand lettering by Imperfect Dust, hand lettering art by Danielle. And then I just added a sweet little rag bow using some muslin fabric, and as well as some of that fabric for the tag. And look at how darn cute that is, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it and that you're inspired to make one. And if you've missed the other tags, type tags and I'll get you the other links for those. Thanks for watching, friends. Love ya.